creatures. They just want to be loved and petted and all that sort of thing. Peter Puppy is an invincible puppy. As you see, I just smacked him in the air, sending him even further. And so it doesn't really bother him. But in real life, it would bother other dogs. Now that was a killer cement mixer. I'm not sure what it's shooting. There's another one. Grab that massive health, which is very nice. And continue along, saving Peter Puppy. Look at him. Look how happy he is. Die, UFO. Stage gets harder and harder as you go through it. Because you gotta make it not only so Peter can get across, but so Jim can as well. Because otherwise Peter will just fall to his doom. Die. Now this part's pretty tricky. You got two seesaw things. But luckily, wow, I did something really reckless, which is just whip him across the whole thing and not even use the seesaws. It's one way to do it, but again, it's really reckless, and you don't often pull it off. I got really lucky there. As you saw at the end, he almost fell into the hole. Now here we have, this part's pretty tricky, because you got to time it right so the tentacle is down so Peter can get by, and then knock him over it. Now there I whipped him twice in the air, which is one way to do it. Whoa, almost lost him again there. Die, Crow. UFO, same difference, they did the same thing. Yay, more health. Not like I need it. Makes you wonder how somebody can be so oblivious to everything. Whew. Go! I hate those worm things. Darn it! See the UFO grab me here. I gotta hurry him, catch up to him. Whew. Thankfully, there wasn't anything hazardous to him that he would kill me over. We're almost done with this level, actually. But one last gap, and that should be it. We should be nearing his doghouse. Yep, there it is. Now, if I wanted to, I could whip him over the doghouse, and we'd go to his castle. But that's a much harder trek, and I'm not going to try. I don't really want to try it. Groovy! Peter Puppy is safe, and we get to go through another anti-asteroid stage as we head for the next area. This time, the layout is a couple blue rings. I think it's 2, but it might be 3. I'm not sure. Whoa, Nelly! The only game that actually says that. It's funny because my dad used to say it all the time. Anyway, we just take a nice relaxing cruise through this tunnel. As Psycho passes us again. Stupid crow. I'm right back here, you know. You only wanted to get your suit back, yet you're racing me. Go figure. You think you'd be trying to knock me out of space. Well, rather knock me out of the suit, not knock me out of space. I'm not really sure if that's possible. Well, I guess it could be possible if you knock him into a planet's atmosphere and they get sucked down to it. As this time I actually made more than 50 this time. There's a whole lot of them, it seems. Not this one. 61. Highest I've ever gotten from an anti-asteroids. And that means another continue. Yay! Da 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 da. Yay, I've earned a continue. 3 continues that hopefully I won't need to use. Groovy! And here we are at Buttville. Now this name is very fitting because this level sucks. This little mini part of the stage here, like it said, use your head. You have to do it just like that. Jump and keep mashing the button so you float down with like using your helicopter ability. It's still not that easy because you're falling pretty fast. And the road forks both times. I'm taking the right path, which is the harder path, and I got really lucky there because I could have triggered a pinball effect, which would probably have killed me. Now this level is named Buttville because it's the home of the Evil Queen. The full name of the Queen is the Evil Queen, pulsating, bloated, festering, pus-filled slug for a butt. Yeah, really long name. As I climb up this hook tower here. Come on, there we go. It's a very tricky level, and we can see all sorts of storms in the background there. Makes you think we're in somebody's head or something, and like it's having a big brainstorm or something. That's what it sort of reminds me of. I mean, if you remember the episode of Futurama where they go inside Fry's head, it sort of had a lot of this around. I mean, not spikes and stuff, but the little slimy stuff in the background there had a bunch of that. Or maybe this is like some big... Actually, I think it's like a spider web area. As now I gotta time it right to get past those green guys. And now jumping on these basketball-like things, I'm gonna jump up once there so I can see those stupid gnats or whatever they are and take out their nest, which is one of the most annoying things in the game. Otherwise, they'll just keep spitting out guys and just bug the living hell out of me. No pun intended. Just gonna run right by that one. Helicopter my way down. Come on, there we go. Now these guys are... I forget what they're called. No, not bookworms. But they're evil worms, and if you're not careful, they'll kill you in one hit. If they get you, you're dead instantly, just like the little green guy from a couple stages back. That's not a problem. Now here we are. This thing we're running on now, this is actually her butt. It is that big. She is one mean termite ant thing, and she's really angry that I have her suit. As I just jumped up there, usually there would have been an extra life there, but what that did was make those 4 blaster shots right there appear, which will be helpful. And here we go. This is the end of her butt, as there's this thing dangling from the end that I don't even want to think about what it is. And you just have to keep whipping it. It's the sub-boss of the stage. You have to just keep whipping it and it'll eventually die. It's pretty easy. Then you run on the right and you can pick up a super health and then continue onward. There's more of her gigantic butt. I'm going to run by that stupid thing and then jump on this green platform up here, which will give me that. And now here we are. And this is the queen herself. This is the evil queen, pulsating, bloated, festering, pus-filled slug for her butt. She is the easiest final boss in the history of final bosses. You're riding along on this thing, and all you're doing is shooting down at her, enough so that she can't even shoot her insects at you. Just do this a handful of times, I think it's like 8 or 9, and boom, she explodes. Done. And with that, the day is saved. You get "You're the best" in sort of net speak. That's the word I can think of it. And we get to see the ending. There she is. Wow, what a looker, right? That's Jim's damsel in distress as he does the cartoon wolf thing as his heart beats out of his chest. That is Princess What's-Her-Name. And she just got crushed by a cow. Yeah. I didn't understand it either the first time I saw it. He risks his life to come save her. He's all happy. And then, bam, his princess is crushed by a cow. And it moves. So that's what happened. I guess that's what happened to the cow you launched at the beginning of the game, huh? But now the credits go by. You just see them all as the cow moves again. Oddly enough, Tommy Tallarico isn't credited in the credits. They credit Mark Miller and Neuromatic Productions. I guess he's part of that. But if you go to the wiki, he's there. It's a pretty short game, tough game, but short game. Can easily be beaten under a half hour if you know what you're doing. Now the cow is moving, still standing on top of the poor crust princess. And they both just fell into the lava. Why Jim didn't save his princess, who knows? But he does come back. What's he doing? Ah! Nobody will mind if I take this. Yoink! And with that, it's over. We see Jim's face along with the faces of the directors. Yep. That's him. And with that, that's going to wrap up another two-tailed playthrough. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry it took a while to get this out. I hope you enjoyed it.